I love that song so much. Actually, I've actually wait. Hold on. Hey, listen here, Kikuo. Come on. Hold on. Turn it down. I love that song so much. I've just been kind of like just out here, like I can probably play it and also have it lower. I think that works. Is that no? That's not. Hi. I'm so skinny. Okay. I'm gonna move this. I need to do my hair up. It's fine. I'll go ahead and I'll do it later on. I'm actually only gonna be streaming for like an hour and a half, so I'm only gonna be going into like 7:30 my time. After that, I actually will be doing a backflip, taking a shower. Hopefully finishing that shower before our our wildlife session starts, and then I'll be doing wildlife for the end of the night. But I'll only be live for like an hour and a half. But I just want to say I love that song so much. That song that we were just listening to a second ago. I'm gonna play it again. Actually, I've decided this song is also fantastic. I've just been adding songs to my playlist recently, and I've just been like kind of like in a jam out mood. And no ads. We're free. Ads, my beloved. I can't stand ads. I actually think I'm gonna make a thing with the song that was just playing a half a second ago. I think I'm gonna make a thing with that. I don't know when it'll get done or how long it's gonna take or what I have an idea of what I'm gonna do with it. I'm like watching like animatics in my head with that, and I'm like, you know, Saribot lied. Saribot, how could you do this to me? Saribot, I feel like why Saribot, get it together because I feel like the ad should have definitely ended. Hmm, hate to see it, but this is great song, but I forgot what I was saying actually. The thought process is gone. But I'm actually going to be flying out to New York tomorrow and then flying back Sunday, which is going to be actually insane for me. Because here's the thing, I leave my house at like 5 a.m., right? So I'm going to be on the train. I'm probably just going to take a nap on the train, right? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to lie on the train, take a nap, fly to New York, take a nap on the plane to New York. Hopefully it's not canceled because all the planes are like, hey, we're actually canceling 10% of our flights right now because of the government shutdown. I'm like, can we not do that? Maybe NordVPN actually not being a useless piece of shit today. Who knows? Oh. I believe. Light work. NordVPN actually doing its job. NordVPN not being the worst fucking thing ever. Oh, we don't know. We'll see. But yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, so I'm gonna have a fun. Okay. So theoretically, if I and also I'll also be on the train to New York I'll to be on the okay. I'm doing the train and then I'm doing the train again and then I'm doing the flight. Theoretically, that's like 3 hours of sleep. And if I'm cool, I could just fall asleep in the airport. But I'm not gonna do that because if I do that, I'll probably miss my flight. I'll be lying on the floor and be like, "What happened?" So I'm definitely gonna come in there early and hopefully everything's all good and everything fantastic. Because I feel like who's gonna fly like November 8th for whatever reason? That's just there's no still reason. Hi Bosa, what do you mean? Hi V Trizzler, is that how I pronounce that? I'm not. What's poppin'? New York, you going to hell? Well, I mean, if you want to answer. Oh, hell, hell squared. Oh, we love New York. Now I'm going to New York City, and then I'm gonna have a. Well, there's this show going on by Matt Mason, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go see that, and I'm also meeting up with my friend Amy, and we're gonna go clubbing, so that'll be fun. And then I'll fly back home at like 5 a.m. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really funny because this is probably gonna fuck up my sleep schedule for the entirety of the week. I don't even have my schedule for next week at work, so we'll see what happens there. I have no idea what's gonna go on there. Hopefully, it's not the worst. And my sleep schedule is actually already fucked up. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I just haven't been able to fall asleep until like 3 a.m. And I'm like, I don't like that. I'm like, I would love to actually fall asleep at a decent price, but whatever. Name sounds familiar. Oh yeah, Amy was in here the other day. She was the one that was in voice call with me. Um, yeah. So if you remember that was her. I went to bed at 5 today. Nightmare. One day I will get my sleep schedule. Here's the thing, it'll get back on schedule. Probably not. No, it won't. No, it won't. I'm thinking depending on my. Oh, Matt Mason. Oh yeah, he made the hallucinogenic song. I don't know. I mean, he made a lot of songs. That's the one that I think of automatically. He's like, it's like pushing past the limit, tripping on hallucinogenics. Bed? Oh, bed. Hi. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and see that, which would be fun. I don't know the venue or anything because I don't live in New York. I live in Chicago, right? So I'm gonna go fly there. I'm gonna be very confused the entire time, but I'm really hoping to take a picture of Times Square. I did not tell my mother that I was going to New York because last year I did the same thing on accident last year. Imagine not being first. Whew, I somehow ended up sleeping on the couch. It'd be like that. It'd be like that sometimes. But the couch is comfy sometimes, depending. Sometimes the couch is very comfy. Couch is great when you come home from work and you're just tired and you lie down on it and you just fall asleep. Great, fantastic. No notes. No, it absolutely chef's kiss. Absolutely chef's kiss. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, last year I went to LA, right? I went to VidCon last year. And then apparently I just didn't tell my mother or my father. I didn't tell either of my parents that I was actually going to be flying out there. So when I was on the plane, I went ahead and I took a picture outside the plane, right? Or of the outside of the plane, like the wing and stuff. You know how you take a picture, and then she's like, "What? Where are you going? What's?" And I'm like, "What? Did I not tell you?" Oh, whoopsies. So this time I thought it would be fun if I actually just didn't tell her, and then I just instead sent a picture. I just instead sent a picture of me at Times Square. I just think it'd be funny. I just think it'd be funny. Why did the stream end 8 minutes ago? I have no idea what you're talking about. Stream's still going for me. Stream is still actively happening. By the way, I've been misclick. No, it's still nothing wrong on my end. But fun facts. I've been doing a lot of stream's still going. Stream is fine. Let me see. Why am I getting a bot message? Ugh, that's all I get. All I get are bot messages on Discord. Test. I got 24 messages marked spam by Discord. Okay, anyways. But yeah, I actually, you know what? We were talking about Misty earlier. We were talking about Mysticat earlier. And I really want to draw Misty. I can't lie. I had an image of her in my head. And I was like, that's nice. We'll see if I actually do it or not. I actually don't know what I'm going to draw right now. I'm not going to lie. I have been just drawing a lot recently. I have just been doing a lot of drawing recently. Hold on, let me actually. A lot of drawing recently because I've been doing one, I've just been low key on top of shit, which is crazy because that doesn't happen all the time. What the fuck is even? Oh, okay, I see. I've been so on top of shit. This is where I want to show you my cat. Yeah, his fat ass. We love cats. We love fat cats. Yippee! Hey, volcanic raptor. Hi, how's it going? Yo, we jamming out here. There's an animatic. Okay, or there's an animation meme, or not an animation meme. The song is an animation meme, I'm pretty sure. But this person has done a video with this song, which I'm absolutely in love with. Hold on, I'm gonna share it real quick because it's so good. It's literally so good. It's actually the best. It's so good. Let me see. I don't even know if I'd be able to find it just regularly because I've sent it to lots of people, but it's so good. I've literally watched it Revenge of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nice. I actually don't know where I would be able to. Hold on, I know how to find them. First, but in a second way. Easy. I found it. I'll wait until the song's over, and then I could go. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll go ahead and wait until the song's over, and then I'll go ahead and play it. But honestly, I think I might draw Misty. I have an idea in my head, which I'm probably just not going to use. But I've been drawing. Okay, I've been drawing so much recently, which is fantastic. I've kind of been on top of shit, for the most part. Not completely on top of shit, because I know we are resorting to violence. What? Why? Oh, hold on. What if I can? Nice. Sorry. I'm thinking deep thought. I'm in deep thought while because I'm locked in. Oh right. Okay. So I've been locked in. Okay. Right. I have the next wildlife video is actually already edited and already uploaded as well. The thumbnail, that everything for the next wildlife video is actually done, which is crazy. which is crazy, right? Because it usually takes me like at least 2 weeks to get all that done, right? I finished with it. I just finished I finished that like several days ago. I'm actually like most of the way done through editing the wildlife video after that, and I've also started the thumbnail for that, which I actually, okay, the thumbnail itself, it's really interesting. The thumbnail itself is really interesting. We're trying our best. We're trying our best. We're trying our best. Hold on. Violence is the solution. Is the question. The answer is yes. True. True. Let's see. So I've actually been, so with wildlife, I've actually been on top of everything, which is great. Fantastic news. Fantastic news, because I'm actually gonna be flying out, I'm flying out tomorrow. And I have my upload schedule. I think what I'm doing is I'm uploading it on Saturday. I don't know. I'm like, I just feel like Saturday at like 2 is fine. 2 CST is fine. I don't know. That's just the day that I've just been kind of uploading it, and I'm like, eh. So that will be uploaded on my channel at 2 o'clock tomorrow, and I probably won't be sending a message out because I will be on a plane. So, if you're in the Discord, I'm not going to say anything there either. But afterward, if you are subscribed to my channel on YouTube, go ahead and click that bell icon. Smile. No, but I mean, yeah, do that. Do that, and you'll see it when it goes live. And that was a fun episode as well. I will actually be recording the next session of that tonight, which will be fun. And then theoretically, if I do everything correctly, I can actually have everything uploaded. Like, I can actually upload weekly for that. I don't know if we will actually do that. We have no idea. No idea if that's going to be done, because I don't know how long my little burst of getting shit done is going to last. So we'll see we'll see what happens. But theoretically, I have this next episode definitely coming out Saturday. This episode after that probably coming out the next Saturday after that. But I also won't be able to work on it until Monday evening, maybe probably Wednesday if I'm gonna be real. But even then, I'm like mostly done editing. I'm mostly done editing, and I'm fucking I'm mostly, what was I saying? I'm mostly done editing, and the thumbnail is getting along. I'll probably finish the thumbnail on like Monday, I think, or Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. I come back from New York on Sunday, but the issue is I will probably be dead tired because I will be staying up all night Saturday night and not going to sleep until I am on the plane, most likely. I don't know. Yeah, though, that would be fun. Hit the ether. Yeah, true. That's gonna be me right now. Hold on. Before I continue, watch this, because it's so good. Watch this, because it's so good. What do you mean, furry? Oh, that's so slave-o. True. It's literally so good. Turinri, I've been following, or I've been subscribed to Turinri for literally years. Turinri just makes some really good stuff. Like, Turinri straight up just makes just fantastic like things every single upload. Every single upload. I think I followed them since, oh my god, it has been like literally years. It has been literally years since I followed them. Like, let's see. I could probably like scroll back. 7 years. It has been at least 7 years since I followed them, because they just make such good stuff. I tend not to watch animators on YouTube. That's pretty much the only place I watch animators. I watch a lot of people. I watch because I used to like animate and post things on YouTube. I'm like an animation channel back in the day. So I still watch a lot of like animations and stuff. Especially if they're like by artists that I've been following for years. They're like an artist that I followed for years. I really love like how people's like styles like evolve over time, and how not only does it evolve, it like gets better as well. So you like see where they started, where they go, and where they're going. Or not really where they're going. It's kind of a mixture, but you see where they are and where they were before, and you can see like how it evolved into that. I like that a lot. Because looking at their old stuff, it's really funny, because their old stuff, I like their old stuff a lot. But the stuff before their old stuff, I mean, even like their old stuff, it's like their style itself is like very, very different than how it used to be. Like, and I love that because it's like you definitely like work on your style and you improve your style. And I think that's it is like a thing in general with like art and stuff. Like the more you draw, the more your style is gonna change, right? Like, hi, surprise, we're drawing. Like my style, I think my style, I feel as though my style has been like pretty shit pretty much the same. But here's the thing, like if I look at this and I look at like something from like here, let me see when I first, like if I see when I first made like the character of Praws, um like we're definitely gonna notice that it is like very much different than the way that he is now. I mean, at least the style itself is different, and also his design is slightly different as well. So ooh, excuse me, oh man. So if I look back at this, I don't even know where it would be actually. Theoretically it'd be in like my Twitch stuff thing, right? You want to see the first? Okay, I have like a couple. There's like the first version of Praws ever, and then there's like the version of Praws that is also there, I guess. Because I made here. Because I used to. Okay. Like you see this. This is kind of like this is ass actually. This is ass actually. Look at that. Look at that. And it's crazy because this I wasn't even bad at art at this point. I don't know what happened. I also changed this design very much though. I used to play a lot of Overwatch, right? So the thing with Overwatch was I played a lot of Zen, and then he would be it would go experience nothingness because of the skin that I wore was like the Cthulhu skin. So he would be like experience nothingness, and then there he is. Look at that! I could draw so much better than this. I don't know what was going on. Also, his design has changed. He doesn't have this anymore. That is actually fun facts. He looks so espresso, just like me for real, just like me for real. And you look at that, you look at this, and like that's completely different. That is, he knows how to draw. This guy knows how to draw, at least a little bit. This guy, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's trying his best. This star, by the way, this star is actually based off of, because when I made Praws, okay, when I made Praws, there's two things. One, I based him off of Zin and Lucio, so that's why he has like the orbs rotating around him, and that's also why he has the X with the green and the yellow. That's why his eyes are like that. This was actually based off of a tattoo that I have. If you look closely, you'll actually see. Ta-da! I got it right here. So that drawing itself was actually based off of the tattoo that I have. So I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and have that there. I don't know what this was. I made the freckles and I kept the freckles, which is really interesting because not only did I get rid of these freckles down here, but I added freckles on the other side. So that's funny. It is really interesting. I also didn't know how to draw suits. Let's see. There's also the profile picture that I made as well at the same time. But where is that? We don't know. Yeah, there's the icon, and there you see that and all that. Yeah, so I think it's so interesting because I definitely know how to draw better than this now. Like I could definitely, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, yeah, if I just did like something like that, or maybe like something like that, or like have it like that, something like this could be changed like so much better. I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, and then we got the Zen orbs, Zenyatta here. Oh, what's the sketch? Maybe the sketch looks better. Sketch looks better, interestingly enough. Sketch looks better, but I think that's a freaking thing. Honestly, the sketch could also be better. And also the way that the eyes are like that. Yeah, completely, I'm a different person now. So I draw better now. I was drawing a lot the other day. This is there he is, the boy. There he is. That's me. There I am. Yeah, these are mostly just like drawings that I was doing while talking, so they're just like quick sketches type shit, I think. I remember watching this Pimations video a long time ago. Meet the amazing Zenyatta. Oh god, Throwback Thursday. I used to love. I mean, I still love Pimations. I haven't watched them recently. I haven't watched them recently, but I love Pimations. Absolute banger videos every time. Hold on, let me put on some music. Over here just talking in silence. What's wrong with you? Hold on, you know a song? I have a song for you. Never mind, I forgot the name of the song. I got it. All right. There's a song. This is a person named Ymir, makes fantastic music every single time. Fantastic music. And I'm like, I don't even know how that's crazy. Anyways, it's cool because when I just listen to this person, it just starts up, it listens to the music and then it just goes ahead and does the whole thing. Animation sort of just slowed down on uploads. Yeah, I think there was like something that happened with his I think there was something that happened with his wrist or something. I could be wrong, but I think he had something going on with his wrist, which happens to a lot of artists. A lot of artists, all we do is draw too much. Nightmare. I actually did like the cancer. Just to follow up, Sheriff Hayseed, rest in peace. Never forget. Yeah, surgery if I remember correctly. Yeah. See, fortunately for me, I don't draw that much. I don't gotta worry about it. Smile. Thank God. Ever wanted all I. Something that I do. Hold on, I'm gonna move my. Something that I do is I am never sure where I want my. If I'm not streaming or if I'm not playing a game in the middle monitor. Now I'm sober. To break free. If I'm not streaming like a game that I'm playing on the middle monitor, then I actually don't know where to put the. Since what I will be. I'm never sure where to put the OBS itself, just because I'm like, do I want it in this regular spot or do I want it put it directly up? Because I could just look up and see chat, or I could put it to the right, and I have to like turn my head to look at chat, and that's a whole thing. I gotta look up and turn my head. Oh my god, nightmare. Yeah, I think I will draw Mystic Cat. Actually, I'm thinking. I haven't talked to Missy in a while. I should be like, hey girl. That's what I think that's what I should do. Just go into DMs. Hey girl. What's poppin'? That's actually how I talk to my cat, actually, thinking about it. I talk to my cat, I'm like, hey girl! Because she's so precious. She's so precious. I love my cat. I love my cat so much. I'm guessing it was Carpal Tunnel. Carpal Tunnel, my beloved. Did all I... What? It's over now. I'm sober. Fear is about to break free. Good song. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of drawing, so I feel like it should be easier for me to draw. And yet, right? And yet. You know what I should do? Hold on. Let me also look at like my recent like Mystic Cat art as well. I say not knowing where that is. Let's see. Art stuff. It should be in gifts for friends. Nope. Incorrect, actually. It is not in there. Shit. Okay, it's gonna be in my... Damn. Don't work for me. It don't work for me. Oh no. How? Would it be in MrPrawes stuff? Twitch stuff maybe? I have no idea where this would be. That's a nightmare. It's over now. I'm sober. Great song. Great song. It's so good. Darkness surrounding me. Would it be in art and stuff? I feel like it should be in art and stuff, and yeah, I look in art and stuff, and it's just not there. I've been on it for so long. This ambrosia don't. Oh my god, where is it at? Oh, you want to see while I'm just scrolling? You want to see a commission that I did at some point? I'm a better artist now. Honestly, it's not bad though. It's not bad, but I'm a better artist now, which is interesting. Love that. Close that out. All right, if you saw it, if you saw it, it's gone now. You'll never see it again. So theoretically, maybe it's in my fucking. Because where it would be in rare drawings, wouldn't it? Yep, there it is. All right, cool. I just gotta use like previous art that I've done to actually make sure that I have the actually on. Alright, there's two things that I do, right? One, it's I look at old art that I've done, right? Oh shit. Alright, so one, I look at old art that I've done, right? And two, goes out of there. Shit. I guess we'll never know what two is. Actually, we'll never know. Actually, I'm trying to figure. Okay, all right. One, I look at old art that I've done, and two, I have to actually look at her ref sheet as well, which I think it's fun because sometimes you just look at a ref sheet. Hold on, Twitter. You look at a ref sheet and you're like, I'm gonna do my own thing. You know, I think that's me constantly. I'm like, hey, I see this, but what if I wanted to do my own thing because I'm an individual. And you know what? That's okay. I could probably do the ice better too. Looking at it. Looking at the ice, I could definitely do that better, I think. I think it is cool. I need to really like work on my eyes, I think. Rather rather like the eye shape, I think, because I feel like my eye shape is kind of just very inconsistent, you know, which is an issue because I'd like it to not be inconsistent. I'd like it to be more consistent, but unfortunately for me, that is not the case. And also, let me move my fucking thing down as well. This is also the thing is that this perspective is weird just because of the way that I have this, right? So, right. Like the way that this is gonna be weird. It's just not, yeah. It's just unfortunately, it's just gonna be weird. I think there's nothing really that I can do. It's just the angle that I chose because I'm silly goofy. I'm gonna say this guy, MrPrawes, he's so fucking silly goofy. Please help him. Somebody help him. He's too silly goofy for his own good. Yeah, just because the way that the eyes work usually. I mean, I could fix this by just like not doing this fucking weird ass perspective that I'm doing, but unfortunately for me, nope. Hate drawing circles. Hate drawing circles. Real. Real. Good song. Yeah, I actually really like the way I draw Misty. I think Misty's actually just like a really fun character to draw. Which is nice. Which is it's also interesting too because I definitely, you know, because I don't really do like hair on my own character, right? Because I'm like that's a lot. I don't do that. That's a lot of work. I'm like I don't feel like doing that for my character, right? And I feel like I don't really do it in general for the most part. But Missy, her character has like really incredibly easy to draw hair, which is nice. And also the cheek fur is also pretty easy. I love it. Oh my god, it's so nice when people have easy to draw characters. It's so fucking lovely. I'm like, oh my god. We love a little bit of easy. It's funny too, because I also have a very easy to draw character. My character is actually just insanely. It's just insanely easy to draw. Mostly because I'm like, you know, my own character design, I actually just, when I designed him, I was just like, what's an easy... Yeah, my idea was basically I'm just gonna do like the most natural like type of thing to come to me. Like the most natural like way to draw him. or to draw in general is how I designed my character. So that was cool. I mean, at least like how his lines worked and everything. Which also just happens to, when you make a character that's very easy to like do yourself. I think it also just makes it very easy for other people to do as well. I think, which is convenient, Unless if they're, I mean, honestly, maybe not though, because I do have like a very specific, like my character, the way that my character draw my character, right? He's very easy to draw. He's just circle, boom, 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 nose, up, up, down, up, up, down, right? Apparently the up up down for a lot of people it's not like as easy as it is for me, which is very interesting because I actually had no idea, but it does make sense because his cheek fur actually does make no sense whatsoever thinking about it. Thinking about it, it actually just doesn't make, it is just like a okay, you're like, this is actually how is somebody supposed to, how is the cheek fur work, you try to rotate it and you're like, how does that work? How are you supposed to rotate that? You know? Honestly, I kind of work. I've like found a decent workaround. I think I do have to work on my fucking ears though. Work around those fucking ears, bro. Shout out to the third ear smile. Right, but I've kind of gotten a workaround. What I do is I kind of just do this to do like the boundary, and then that's where the cheek fur comes in. Issue is at the side. It's still like it should probably be like not the way that it is still, but that's okay. I should really figure out how to do that so that I'm not. Good enough. Anyways, I should probably stop working on that. Oops. Honestly, I love drawing. I'm about to hate it here in a second. I'll tell you what. I can already feel that. Just because that's gonna be a nightmare, I think. Let's see. And I think. Yeah, I think. Well, we could do something like that. I think. Because I'm not gonna go any further than like that. I think just because I don't want to. Just because I don't want to. I don't wanna, and nobody's gonna make me. But I might have to just because I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna. Here, just go back with all of it. I think. Here. Yeah, I think that works. Like, yeah, that works. Yeah, honestly, Misty is actually like super easy to draw. I can't lie. Love that. Love that for me. It's really cool too when you're like I guess I guess when you're like in like the drawing zone type of thing, I guess, because I'm kind of like in like a decent like drawing zone where I'm actually able to like draw without hating everything and like redoing everything. Like, you know, I guess if that makes, I've been going for 45 minutes. What happened? I've been live for 41 minutes. What are you talking about? What? Never mind. Maybe I'm just a liar. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm just I'm just saying things. Actually, here. Let me see. Here. Shit, actually, where would this be? Hold on, I got this. Shit, hold on. All right, we're good. We're solid. I just have to look up a I gotta look up a thing, but I think I'm gonna find it pretty quickly. Yeah, okay, that was pretty easy. Ah. I think one thing that I do want to do is because I do have this like I think the way that I've drawn like the eyelashes before, where they were more definitely more like this. I think. Yep, that was definitely the way that I did them before. Oops. I also feel like my hands are like a bit more I guess smooth, I should say. Not 100%. I think it is really funny too because I noticed recently because I have just straight up been drawing like quite a bit recently, right? Just because I've just been doing a lot of thumbnail work actually, just straight up just so much thumbnail work I've had to do because of every single I need to commission people is what I need to start doing. I gotta just start commissioning people. I think Pili is actually opening up his commissions here in a second, so once he does that, then I'll go ahead and commission him. I think commission him for a thumbnail because holy moly, my life is in shambles. But at the same time, I really do enjoy doing it because right now, like the thumbnail that I'm working on right now for Double Life Episode 3 is actually just it's so fun. Actually, it is very much like a very fun thumbnail, and it's based off like a thing that happened in the game, and I love that. I love that for me. Let me see. Can I do anything about this? Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can. Yeah, no, like this, straight up. I actually made a drawing the other day. Oh, I actually made a drawing the other day, and by the other day I mean like several months ago. Let me see if I could find it. I posted it on Twitter at some point. I don't know where the fuck it would be. Not a clue. Not a clue where it would be. I think it would be an art stuff. Let me look. Oh yeah, I found it immediately. Cool, awesome. I guess what I'm doing, I'm basically drawing in the same style as this. And I did a really cool thing with the eyes, so I'm going to see if I can do that. I think they will probably be different, because things that I did here, I highlighted with purple. This was actually highlighted with also the aqua blue, though, so I'm probably going to use the same like type of aqua blue on the eyes, I'm thinking. But, yeah, I'm basically doing something like that. I think this will probably be a little bit different. Looking at it is a bit, it's gonna be a bit different. Shit. Especially because, I mean, my character himself, my character is drawn with like, I draw my character feral a lot, really. I draw my character feral quite a bit just because it's just easier for me to draw feral cats as opposed to anther cats. And also I do just like him more as the feral cat because shout out to warrior cats and brain my brain in all times, embedded in my brain at all times, can't escape it. But it just, I like him just being a like regular cat. I like that, What is whatever. Alright, so theoretically, I think. Wait, hold on. Let me look at this. How did I do this? All right, so my line art was actually just straight up. Okay, cool. I do think it's cool too because you can see like there's that, and then I did that, which is interesting because that is not very, it's not very, And I also did like I did like that above that, which is cool. Huh. It's always cool just to see how I build everything up. I think, or in general, how things are built up. I think. What is that? Oops. Don't I have any? I think I should have some sketch layers around here somewhere. No idea where they are, but Yeah, no idea where they are actually. The sketch layer is gone actually. They never existed in the first place. Anyways, let me go back to this. And theoretically, I could go ahead and just, take this. I could take this, lower this, do that, boom. Yeah. The issue is, I think, here, I got this brush and everything because I was like, oh, this is nice. Unfortunately, I think it's just like a skill diff, I think. It's a nice brush and everything, though, so I can't, It's a nice brush and everything, but I feel like when I'm drawing, I frequently am, like, suffering with it. I feel like I want to use this brush to do something that I am not actually... I actually can't because I'm actually not that skilled at it. But I don't know. Maybe I just need to lock in, I think. It could just straight up be that I need a new tablet, though. And that could very well be it. Because sometimes I'll be drawing and I'm like, this shouldn't... The way that this should work is, like, different than how it is actually working. Or maybe I just don't have that much control over my hands. I don't know. Maybe I need to add some more stabilizer to it and call it a day. I think that will... I think maybe that'll... Maybe that'll do something, Okay, we're good. Good song. Shit. Like, straight up, Ymir is just great fucking music. Hate me. Into the night. I feel like I could do better with this. Now, do I know how? No. But I can do better. Like if I do it like that, something like that, I think that works, maybe. At least if yeah, if I feel like if I split it, then it helps. Just because I'm a bad artist. That's it. Oh, I could just do something like that. Because theoretically, in the ref, it actually goes like this. In the ref, it's like that. But I do my own thing, of course. Yeah, I definitely think this is the right direction to take this, I think. Shit. Hi, Ali. Hi. Hi, Ali. Easy first, but in like a third sort of way. Easy third. Wait. Yeah. We love art. We love art. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of art. I'm drawing Mysticat because I haven't drawn her in a minute and I would kind of want it to. So, I am. It's really funny because it has been like a thing that's like just kind of been on my mind recently and I'm like, I should draw Misty, right? And now here I am. And now here I am drawing Misty and here we go. I just have to make sure that I don't draw her in the worst possible way, you know, because sometimes you just, you just forget how to draw and you're like, maybe I have never drawn a day in my life, you know? Honestly, I don't think I'm having too many issues. Mine's mostly just like, I'm looking at it and then I'm like, is my preference like this? Or do I want my preference, or is my preference like this? Or do I not like what I'm doing there at all, you know? It's always fun. I feel that in my soul. It's rough. It's rough. Hi, 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 hi. How's it going? What you doing? You know the Northern Lights were out a couple nights ago. Kind of fucked up. I missed it. Otherwise, I would have been out on the beach, been like, where are they at? But no, I completely just wasn't aware that they were happening last night. So, or not last night, the night before. Theoretically, they would have happened last night too, but every cloud in the sky was out. So, what can you do? Personally, I wish they were out when I was on my plane. I mean, I'm gonna like what or hope I what when I am on my plane, I want them to be out. But actually, I'm gonna be flying during the day, so it doesn't matter if it is, So, hate to see it. Got from getting meds and pet food, Pog. Also had a dream about the lights, but I had no idea. That's so weird. Your brain was locked in. Your brain felt them. Your brain said the oxygen in the sky is ionized. And it said, I feel it. I feel it strongly. God, I want to see the Northern Lights again. It was so cool. I mean, at some point I'm sure I will. At some point I'm sure I will. And currently there's like this big sunspot that's like pointing in the direction of Earth. So if it just goes off again with like a huge like X flare, I think that'd be perfect. What's even the point of the sun if we're not getting Northern Lights, what's the point? There is none. There is no point. There is no point. If we're not getting Northern Lights, I feel like the sun should just not exist, I feel like the way that when I get to the edge and I'm like doing it lightly, it like the edge like is darker, Like look at that. What is that? Why is that darker? There's no need for that. So instead of having a nice little thing here, I gotta actually draw it like thicker than I'd like to, which is annoying. Ugh, okay, that's fine. It's fine. I felt a disturbance in the force. My chronic illness is for tingling. My brain is based off them. Ooh. 10 out of 10 ear. If I could get it correct. I think that's a setting. I think so too, but I can't be bothered to figure it out because I'm like, I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna be lost and confused forever, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, maybe I just accidentally changed settings at some point too. There's always that possibility too. I don't want this one. Oh, there it goes. I also need to make sure that I'm not making this too thick when it does that too. It's probably fine. There you go. And I also need to go ahead and, yeah, it's fine. I'll go ahead and do this first, I think. Shit, okay, we're good. The other thing I do think is fun is that it's actually a lot easier sketching Misty as opposed to well, honestly, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all, actually, thinking about it. Never mind, I take it back. I was gonna say it's a lot easier sketching than when I actually get to like the line art stuff, but actually that was like very simple and very easy, so never mind. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I was locked in actually. So, you know, the fun part about this is once I get past, like, once I do like the rendering stuff, that'll be fun. Because rendering my beloved, I don't feel like I've done a lot of rendering recently, which is fine, I guess. But this one I'm gonna do a little bit of rendering because I'm basically doing this in the same style as like another drawing that I did like months ago, which is actually clean. Yippee! Yeah, I'm basically doing it in the same style that I did this in. Probably a little bit better because one, this is old. And two, this is old. I think that's pretty much it, honestly. That's old, and I am a better artist, I guess. I don't know. I'm better than that guy. When was that? October? Please. But I am just getting, I'm getting messed up over here. Okay, well, actually, we're just gonna get stuck here, actually, on the nose. Just because, like I don't know what's going on here. I feel like that shouldn't be an issue, and yet for some reason it is an issue. Cute, thank you. Yippee! I don't know if I'm actually gonna keep this the way that that is there. Honestly, just the way that I did the nose here is kind of just like, it's kind of funny. It's funky. It's funky. Because here I could do that, or I could do that. I might just change the way I did the nose. I think maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and have it like that for now. We'll think about it as we go along with the. We'll think about it as we go along with the rest of the piece. Oh. Surprisingly very good there. What are we listening to? I love this. I should listen to Ymir more often because Ymir just makes some great music and I love it. Like just straight up bangers. Just straight up nothing but bangers. Shit. I probably don't need to go into this many details as I'm doing this right now. I can't lie. But I know that I want to, so can't do nothing about that. That's just, I'm just at the mercy. I'm just at the mercy of my own body, unfortunately. My own mind is too strong, too strong. How are we doing this? I don't know how to. What's going on over here? This feels like it's good, but at the same time, it feels like it's missing something or something's wrong. So I'm like, I don't know. Okay, here I'm gonna. Oops, shit. That's fine. I am gonna go ahead and erase that. I'm gonna go ahead because I feel like this has to be more like like that, you know? I think. I think something like that, maybe, perhaps. Shit. 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 I don't. Okay, I'm just did the same thing like 7 times in a row. Actually, I actually decided. You know what? What if I suffered instead? I think that'd be a. I think that's the idea that I want here. Yeah, this would probably be. A half of me wants to do a smaller brush, but I feel like that's just not a good idea. But the other half of me is like, you should. You know what? Yeah, smaller brushes are great. Yeah, honestly, here, let's change it to a 5 and see what we do here. Yeah, I think yeah, I think a 5 would definitely be useful here. Shit. Yeah, it works. And then back to a 10. And then let's go up another layer and let's, all right. Yeah, if we just go up another layer, I think that also helps with this. So that, or I mean, obviously going up another layer here is definitely helpful because we don't have to worry about the nightmare that would be all of that. Damn it. All right, cool. We do that, and then we could go ahead and just get rid of all of that like that. See, that's my favorite. I love layers, actually. Layers are great. I could just boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Worries? Not none. Never worry a day of my life is what they're saying about me. They go, look at this guy. He doesn't worry for shit. And I'm like, you're damn right I don't. I said I don't got time to worry. I got fucking art to be producing, you know? But then I do that. And then theoretically I could just shit. That's what I do. And theoretically, I could just shit. Boom, light work piece of cake. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to respond to a DM real quick. Sorry, actually, give me another moment. All right, sorry, we're good. Okay, now if I'm cool, I can finish this in the next 30 minutes. Theoretically, I should definitely be able to. It's not like a full ass thing or anything, so it's definitely doable. Shit. Okay, hold on. I think I should be able to do something like that, right? But now that's not gonna. Shit. Would I be able to? No. Why? See, this is fun because of just the way that it is. Just the way that it is. It's like, good. Silly me and my angles. Silly me and my angles. That's what they're saying about me. They say, Pros, you're so silly with your silly angles. I'm like, yeah, you're right. My angles. They're just so silly. Like, this shouldn't be an issue. And yet, yeah. I feel like this shouldn't be that. Should not be that difficult. Should not be that difficult. And I will definitely get it here in a second. Honestly, I think I am also just spending a lot of time that I probably don't need to be spending. Because looking at the other one, it was definitely a lot more sketch than anything. What are we doing there? Here, I'm gonna look at the other one. I think that works. And this goes down here. I think that works. Like, yeah, I think that works. Yeah, that looks like it. Your ankles? My ankles! My ankles? Hi, Gord! Hi, Gord! How's it going? I need those. It's just what happens when I fall down the stairs. That's what it is, literally. Just to lose my ankles. I don't even... Where the ankles come from? I'm so confused, actually, thinking about it. Did I say ankles? Because I definitely feel like I said something about ankles beforehand. And I just forgot completely. It happens to me. Not even the best. It just happens to me. Just come. Please help. Send help. Please send help. Maybe one day I will be for you. You were talking about ankles, I think? Huh. Yeah, my mind was just running on autopilot, and I just, you know how your brain on autopilot just is just whatever is there, it just happens. Like, that was me, I think. That was me. How are we doing over here? I think that works. And then I gotta make sure that I have no. This one's fun because I feel like every single time I do this side, it's always a nightmare. Yeah, no, that's, as I said, always a nightmare every single time. There's something like, I don't know, if this song sounds nostalgic. I don't know why. I don't know who this is. I have no idea who this is, but it sounds nostalgic. Okay, we're good. We're solid. All right, and now we go for the eye, which I actually the sketch of the eyes looks great. I feel the sketch of the eyes, I couldn't have done better. Unfortunately, it won't last, but you know, it is cool to look at the sketch and be like, wow, look what I could have had. No, let's ruin it with the actual. No, honestly, it's not even that bad. Or rather, I have, I can't see yet because I'm not gonna. But I feel like I've been like doing a decent job. Yeah, and then if I could get everything over here, right, I think that definitely helps me with everything else in my entire life, actually, Fun facts, I'm going back to college. Thought about it because everything else in my entire life, and I was thinking I'm going to get my homework done. I'm going back to college. I don't have homework right now, but I will, which is crazy, actually, thinking about it, but that's okay. But, yeah. So you want to mean when I'm talking, when I say, it's just my train of thought. I'm just following it. I'm just seeing where it goes. I'm just like, yeah, there we go. I say, is that the thought that we are thinking at this moment? Yes? Okay, cool. Excellent. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. See, I got 15 minutes to finish this up. Do we think I have it? I don't think so. Well, I'm like actually not far at all. I'm not far away from like finishing this up at all. Because once I do the line art, then all I do is color, and that's not like all I do is color and render, since it's not like a full ass fucking portrait. Oh shit. It should definitely not be like a big issue, I feel. I gotta erase that because that's annoying my soul. I think here. Circle's my below. Circle is my absolute below. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Get a grip. Get a grip. Get a grip, Pros, please. In the wise words of Sigmund Overwatch, or Sigma Overwatch, get a grip. Actually, I think his words were hold it together. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. We're good. Yeah, honestly, if I just like commit to like the bigger shapes, I could use the smaller shapes and then call it a day. Oh shit, there it goes. That's what I get for committing. That's what I deserve. That'll show me. That'll show me. How are we doing with this? How does this shape work out? I think it works out. Yeah. Well, if we do that like that, then I should definitely bring this down a little bit. And either way, I think it works. I think it works out either way if I have this like down like this, just because of the way that the eye works. Or yeah, just because of the way that I drew the eyes, I think it works out. Probably, theoretically. I think that works. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, that's fine for the most part. Yeah, that works. Alright, I mean, let's just do some. Theoretically, I could do eyebrow. I always do eyebrows like this because I'm basic, but I can also do eyebrows like this. Let me look at the ref. Ow, my hands. Yes, if I look at the rev, she's got like little eyebrows that are like more like the circle eyebrows, but it depends. It looks like other different drawings have different things. Yeah, because I always draw eyebrows like that, but it also depends on the character themselves. Because if I have like for like my character, I always just draw. I mean, sometimes I draw like different little things for my character or whatever, right? But hold on, let me. But if it's like more specified, then it's like, well, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. That's such a funny. Oh my god, what a great. I just saw a thumbnail that somebody made and it's fantastic. Where did my there we go. Yeah, I think we could go ahead and do okay. If we do this, then we don't need the other one though, because it's just that's just the way that it is. That's just the way it is. I don't make the rules, you know. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, I've recently found out a different way to. I recently found out a different way to. I recently found. What was I saying? I recently found out a different way to shade, or not shade. To do line art, or rather, like I found a new way to like differentiate like the thickness of lines and stuff, which is interesting because I was I don't know like the exact perfect way to do it or anything. So it's kind of like, and I tried to look it up again, and I couldn't really find a lot of information on it. But basically somebody had said I think it was like on Reddit or something that you make thicker lines where dust would collect. And I'm like, that's interesting. So I've been trying to do that recently, like within my art and stuff, right? I don't know how to. I think it helps a lot. Actually, I think possibly. I'm not doing it here because I can't be bothered, but mostly because I'm like doing like these fucking this brush for the line art, which is fine. Love the brush, but I feel like all the lines are gonna just be automatically thick with this brush, and I'm like, I don't think it really. I don't think it matters that much actually with this one, especially since I'm gonna be doing rendering anyway, so I'll be changing the lines and everything immediately anyways. Probably. Shit. Ooh. Shit. Drawing is literally so satisfying actually. Especially when you get that shit right. You get that shit right when you're drawing. Holy moly. Nothing better. Nothing better. I am currently thriving. Well, kind of thriving. I am currently almost thriving, is what the kids would say. Is what the kids would say. This is a really interesting thing. So Missy's character, right? She is actually just pure white, I feel. Here, let me see. I have the ref up for here. Yeah, I think she's actually just pure white. Here, I could go ahead. Let me copy the image just because of the colors. Here, let me. I wonder if the Snaggletooth is canon. Like this right here. Oh shit. Oh no. Right. Anyways, I wonder if that, like this right here, this snag. I wonder if that's canon, because sometimes it's artist preference. So I'm not 100% sure if it is canon or not. I need to move this to a lower layer, and I'm gonna go ahead and color this. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that's actually pure white. Okay, good to know. Shit. Okay. Oops. Yeah, and then I'm definitely, let's see. I got 10 minutes. Do we think I don't think I don't think it's happening. I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't think it's happening. I think there was some belief there for a bit, but I think the belief is actually all gone now. We try our best to complete in a reasonable amount of time, but unfortunately for me, I spent 30 minutes talking earlier, I guess. So, what can you do? They call me the yapper, is what they say about me. They say, this guy, he just likes to yap. He just talk. I'm like, I'm sorry. And they go, look, there he goes again. Talk. Damn it. Yeah. You know what I could have done? I actually could have just probably selected the outside and done the inside, but also that required me to merge all the layers. And I can't lie. I did not feel like merging the layers at that point. I feel like I'll merge the layers when I'm like 100% comfortable with where with the lines are. Because if I merge them and then I have to edit them again, then I'm gonna cry. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna just sit here and cry. I'm like, man, that is so unfortunate. And yeah, but it happens to the best. You know what I have to do? I have to take my clothes out of the dryer here in a second. But I am actually going to be after stream. I'm actually gonna take a shower. Oh damn. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my thoughts. Yeah, after stream, I'm actually gonna go ahead and like just jump in the shower real quick. And by real quick, I mean like probably like 30 minutes. Honestly, I take long showers actually. It's a real issue. I try to get to work on time, and then I'm just in the shower. I'm like, this is so awkward. They're like, hey, pros, where are you at? I'm like, sorry, I was just in the shower. Take quicker showers. That's what I've been saying, but unfortunately. The shower, I go in there and then it just calls my name and I'm like, what's going on here? Stop calling my name, shower. I don't think that's supposed to be allowed. And here I am stuck in the shower. It's just like Locked in the Closet by R. Kelly. Or was it Trapped in the Closet? It's basically that, but instead it's trapped in the shower. I love drawing actually. Shit. It's so cool, like noticing like your progress in art. I feel because it definitely is like something that's like I'm looking at it. I'm like, this could be better, but it's literally also like pretty damn good. I think. And I could go ahead and just fix some issues here. Shit. Okay. I ain't fixing shit apparently. And we could go ahead and just do something like that. You could do that, and then we could go ahead and just take this. And then we could go ahead and do something like that. Boom, light work. Right. Here, I could probably at least get like some stuff done though. Oh my god, okay, that could be better. The lines are just a little bit not perfect. Which again means nothing, but my brain. One of the things I like about Mishy's design is that it's very much like an opposite design of mine. And that's very much it's really funny too, because it's also like just like a very by chance thing, right? it's an incredibly by chance thing that happened, right? Where my character is like a black cat, and his my character is a black cat, and his eyes are green and yellow. And I think it's really interesting because they mix match. Beside Missy had her eyes are green and orange, and my character's eyes are green and yellow, and they are like mixed matched. Like Missy's eye is green on this side and orange on this side. Mine is the opposite. I think that's neat. I just think it's neat. I don't know. Let's see, what is this? The ear? Here. I feel like that's the ear, and if it is... Actually, hold on. What am I talking about? I literally have... Here, I literally have the color of the ear inside, like right there. Shit, hold on. I actually have to look at other drawings that I've done so I can see how exactly I did. Oh, is that how I just did it? Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, so one of the things that I did was I actually never colored like the ear tuft inside, which is fine. Which is fine. On the ref, it's actually colored. Will I color it? I don't know. Because looking at the ref, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. For now, but yeah. As I was saying, Missy's character is very much like the opposite of my character. Missy's character. Oh shit. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Missy's character is like very bright and saturated, and my character is like the opposite too as well. My character is not very bright and not very saturated. I do have like some purple though, but it's not very like, you know. Like I feel like if I were to spend too long drawing Misty, I would actually just lose my sight. I'd actually be like, I can't see anything. Like, what am I looking at? I can no longer see. I think this is an issue. What happened? You know? So fortunately, don't gotta deal with that. But you know, let's see. Okay? So eyes in are the same type of thing, which is good. Nope. Yeah. Cool thing about this is okay. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Okay, cool. They do the same thing that I do on with the eyes, or the artist does at least. Because what I do is I always go off. Woo! Okay, that is way too orange. That is not orange enough. This is a good orange. This is like a Fanta orange is what that was. That was delicious. I was licking my lips looking at that. I can't lie. I was like, that is so tasty actually. That is a delicious orange. Holy shit. This is also a good green. Off-white colors are really tasty. I can't lie. What are you doing there? That's probably fine. I don't know what's going on there. It feels like I'm messing something up over there, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. So I'm like, ah. Look at us. We're artists. I feel like there's something that I'm forgetting, but in actuality, there's nothing that I'm forgetting here. I don't think it is just rendering from here on out. But I actually am like at this very moment. What happened to my phone? Oh my god, my internet! What is happening? All I do is suffer. All I do is suffer. I think yeah, I have no idea how up to date. Hold on. Let me zoom in on my thing and see how long it takes to zoom in there. It might not be that far behind. I might not be that far behind. Because honestly, looking at my phone, it doesn't look too far behind, but it actually might just be like, it looks like, okay. So that's like 10 seconds, maybe 5-10 seconds, maybe. So it's not like too bad, but honestly, if you have been watching, then it's just going to be like, it's going to be several minutes behind. Because right now, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just dropping every possible frame. Every single frame is being dropped right now, which is so annoying. I really hate, I don't know why, but I really did think the internet would be better than it is. But unfortunately, I'm like, the internet kind of just is like randomly decides it wants to be ass. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and in stream. I got to go ahead and take a shower and get ready for, I got to take a shower and get ready for, what is it called? You know, the thing that I'm doing. Wildlife. I got to go ahead and get ready for wildlife. Maybe one day the internet will fix itself. Unfortunately for me, my life is in shambles. So I'm gonna go ahead and see who's online right now. I also need to eat some food. I just had some food, but I'm actually just hungry. I'm actually just over here and I'm like, I need to eat something. But I don't think I have enough time. Maybe I eat like a spoonful of peanut butter, I think, and call it a day. Fine. Here. I love misspelling things. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and disappear. I will be live again next week. Actually, I will be live again next week, probably like Monday or Tuesday, I think. Probably Tuesday, maybe. Monday, I will come back from New York on Sunday, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll come back from New York on Sunday, and then I'll be existing. After, I guess. What? I'll be existing. Yeah, I come back from New York on Sunday. Maybe stream Sunday, probably not. Maybe Monday. I don't know. I have no idea. But new YouTube video up on Fuck. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. I'm gone. New YouTube video up on fucking motherfucking what day? Saturday, tomorrow at 2:00 on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your night. And goodbye forever. I'm rating. Also, by the way, I'm rating Spoonie. Sorry, I'm dying. I am rating Spoonie. They are currently also doing art. They're doing media share as well, which looks fun. They are, yeah. Anyways, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will never ever see anybody again. Goodbye forever. Goodbye forever.